Thank you for bringing up taxation. When you go through an ICO, right, the first thing that happens is that all the money goes to the DAO. So we're wondering, actually, if the DAO handles the money, what jurisdiction does the taxation take in consideration? And furthermore, if we're starting to be quite international and their teams are deployed a little bit everywhere, what kind of company should we go for which country? Is it all better to come here in Zug and get the lowest taxation, or is it better to create another company somewhere else, or not a company, just leave it on the DAO and then operate as such?
Somewhere in the room must be our crypto blockchain tax wizard.
There he is, Thomas.
Now Thomas Linder, come to the stage.
Thomas, I think the second part of the question is a bit too specific to discuss in the whole room,
yeah, sure.
But you sure can connect afterwards for the detailed part.
But I would do the same kind of analysis, that the DAO is kind of a partnership, and if you're a partnership, all the partners are liable for actually all the liabilities in the partnership. So actually you don't want to be part of a DAO that is a partnership, because then you are personally liable of the man in Tonga, of the man in France, of the tax liability in the US, wherever the people are. So that's why we have created this kind of hybrid structure where you have a financing level that is decentralized, but you have an operational level that is centralized. So we called it, with singular DTV, we called it the code. So the centrally organized distributed entity. So you have a decentralized level to collect funds. However, you have a very centralized point of operations where also that tax liability is on the profits that are generated. And afterwards you distribute license fees, license rewards back to the token holders, and the tax liability on this specific income is then with the token holder. So as a project, you need to be able to kind of shift all the liability of the token holders back to them, that you don't take it over. Otherwise, it's just a nightmare.
All right, thank you.
So we should worry about that before the DAO, before the TGE, or after?
You should worry. That's a good question, actually. So we have. After is better because of the lawyers. No, but we have a lot of projects. So they call us and said, "Oh, we did a TGE. So what shall we do now?" You know, said, "Do you have a legal structure in place?" No. What do you want to do? We don't know. So then you're already in trouble. So either you are a financial intermediary because you are handling third-party funds, or you're kind of a partnership because it's your funds, but then you're liable for all the others that are part of it. So you're in trouble anyway. So you should think about the legal structure beforehand.
And in addition to that, now we were talking, depending on how you did the TGE, you may be subject to VIT because you didn't do the right structure. And then depending on the jurisdiction, you may pay off up to 20 or more % of the funds you received as contributions to some state authority, which you probably don't want to because they're missing for the development works. So definitely answer is, except for the lawyers, do it in advance. Yeah.